Hello and welcome to my review on the 5 feet tall whirlwind globe from 2006. This obviously is in fact a Halloween inflatable, and it is a really cool one, and I was super glad to own it actually a while ago, and it actually is not thin at all. I'm pretty sure I haven't seen any thin spots from when I checked back on it a while ago, but this thing's obviously been open, and there's a lot to say about it. But about the box, this is an old 2006 box art. Lights up, lots of whirlwind bats inside. There's this side, which is much better than the front. The back, some assembly instructions. Comes with a spare light bulb. I actually don't know what that is. I guess it's a sandbag. Clips, stakes, a spare fuse. Yeah, they used to supply us pretty good back then, but now they don't anymore. So enough about the box. Get the blue top. This is innovation powered by Jimmy. Visit us at jimmy.com. She should. No pocket knife, which I'm pretty sure someone's done before, obviously, but also thank you to Inflatable Haunted House, or known as Halloween Inflatable Prototype Life, for selling this to me. He sold me the prototype last video. Pretty nice of him. Also, might sound weird because I'm eating a popsicle right now, but alright, here it is. Oh, guess it does have that light bulb still. I'm not gonna stake it for this review, but also many people are probably wondering, why are you reviewing this? Well, first of all, it's been opened and it's all the way from 2006. Well, this is kind of what you'd be getting off eBay, kind of a video, because eBay, all of them are used, I'm pretty sure. And it's kind of a current video for people who want to see it now, because you can still get, like, pretty sure there's like 10 on eBay. So if you want one of these, you can go get one, but they're like 125, which is a really good deal. I paid $60 for mine. Hell of a deal. See any fading really. So guess we'll see when it's inflated and start the review. So it's now done inflating. All the bats are going crazy right now. It may get stuck a little, but that is fine. You could probably actually tip your globe, maybe, to get the bats that are stuck in the middle going, but I've done that when it's deflated. It works much better when it's actually deflated. There, I just got a bunch going. And they're all piling up here too. So there it is going. Very cool whirlwind effect. It looks amazing. But starting at the bottom with the black base, the Happy Halloween sign, which is held up by 2 gray bats. which I think the bat's holding it up is perfect. They should have not changed that. It works well, very well. Then to the orange banner with the black, I don't know what font that is, but it looks pretty Halloweenish, which says Happy Halloween. Some tear at the bottom of the banner. And going up actually into the globe where the clear, material is, there's dirt, which is the ground basically, obviously. Then inside, we got two jack-o'-lanterns. They both have C7s. It's also kind of hard to see them because there's bats falling in our faces right now, but their faces, I like them. They fit very, very well. I think those should have stayed. I mean, it's vibrant, very vibrant, so the coloring is very nice. Then with the tombstone behind the two jack-o'-lanterns, it just says RIP, no other information, and then it's got a cross on top. The tombstone does not have a C7, or mine's just burnt out. I'm actually glad mine's burnt out if it does have one, because, I mean, a tombstone wouldn't really light up. A spirit or a ghost, that would light up, and two jack-o'-lanterns, which could light up from candles. But moving up to the ghost, just right behind the tombstone, it has two C7s, one down there, kind of behind the tombstone, which I find kind of pointless other than from the side views, because, you know, I'd rather have one in the head. I'm pretty sure there is one in the head, but for it not to be too heavy, I don't think they put one in the head. But speaking of heavy, or, you know, him falling over, mine was leaning towards the back, so I took some thread and then sewed it to his head and sewed it to the top. And now he's standing great. So on the ghost, they added these little hanging fabric pieces to blow in the whirlwind from the little air tunnels down there, which are blowing the bats and the hanging fabric on his arm. But right now, here's it. I guess without assistance, really, it doesn't move much, but I really hope I can get it keep on moving before the bats, or hit it really quick all around, and get all the bats moving. There we go. It looks amazing. I'm pretty sure my fan is getting weak because all the bats are sticking to the walls and all that, not actually blowing off the walls. They just keep getting stuck. But enough about the inside of the globe. But one more thing about the inside of the globe real quick is that the bats will not light up at night other than the C7s lighting them up, which won't do a good job. So if you want to see the bats at night really good, you might want to get a spotlight and maybe take out the C7s. I'll probably keep my C7s in, especially in the jack-o'-lanterns. I may take them out of the ghost if I do get a spotlight on it, which I most definitely will. But on the back of the globe, there's an air pocket for extra air to come out. There's another one here. And then here's the pull-out fan. You're gonna wanna have it like that. Make sure it's not like bent, so it's not cutting air circulation off like that. And then all there it needs is getting in there. Or that may be a reason why the ghost could be leaning randomly. But here's a tether attachment. There's another on the other side right here. And then there's also a tether attachment right below this one, of course, to stake it right to the ground without any rope or tether, whatever you want to call it. And that's on both sides. And here's the bounce house fan. It's got 4 stake down points, one here, and then 2 on this side. So 4 for the fan. I recommend those U or N-shaped stakes for the fan. And then maybe for the base, you could use the stake pack to buy off Yard Inflatables. But speaking of tie-down stakes, I will show the stake pack right in a moment. golden color, or I guess kind of bronze seg pack. I'm gonna empty it out right here on this chair. We have, okay, well, it also comes with a spare C7. I guess this got crushed or something, but I saw the start of it in there where you would plug it into the spot, I guess, for it. But here's a golden, I guess, what we would call now cheapsteak, but this one is actually thick and it won't bend easily. It's actually longer, so definitely we definitely got a downgrade on steaks for these ones, at least. Comes with 4 of these, I'm sure. And then I'm not sure what these spiral steaks are for, because there's so many. Maybe they are for these bottom, and then the 2 up top, because there's a lot. So there's 2 for the bottom, and then another up top. So, and there's still a couple left, actually. So I don't know. I guess these are extras. Or actually, I'm sure they did. Yeah, right there. 4 steak down points instead of just 1 tether for each tether loop here. So there's actually 2 here and 2 on the other side, and then 1 steak on each of the bottom points. Tether rope here. It's all in the bag. I mean, it looks like it's never been used, and clip that works nice. Yeah, it's what you'd be getting if, I guess, you got a brand new one. But one thing you do want to do, if this is brand new, yours will come with a bag of bats. You do want to pour it in through the bottom of the globe with the zipper down there. And then there also, make sure there's a second zipper. Make sure you don't dump it in the first one. You have to unzip 2 of them and then dump it in the second one. So that's actually in the, mechanism where it blows it all around, actually. Like this right here. And they start blowing around. Kind of hit it too hard, but there. And you end up with this, which looks absolutely amazing. I don't know why Jimmy doesn't keep making these. I feel like they'd sell pretty well. I mean, I like a lot of it on this globe. There's a better one I like more, but I like everything on this globe. It's very, very cool. But if your ghost is leaning, you might want to sew the head to the top of the globe. That's what I did. It probably works best. But after that, you do want to be careful in case, you might rip out the string here. And then you should be good to go and display this really cool inflatable. There's not much else to say for this review. So like always, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out and bye.